Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Guided Lion channel, and I am your host, Guided Lion. It is 8/21, 2019. It's 10:08 p.m., and this is a wonderful Wednesday evening, even though it was rainy today, and it was hot, almost 100 degrees here in the DMV, which is the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And first, I want to take a shout out to all the 200 plus supporters. Thank you very much for showing your boy some love, and I appreciate it, and the kind comments and everything else. And with that said, let's get into the video. So today is another quote, and I know you guys see a lot of lions and stuff, but do you actually get the meaning behind it? I mean, even though it is my zodiac sign, but do you get the meaning behind it? And, lions, like I said before, lions have leadership skills and stuff like that. They lead by example. But there's a few quotes that I like to always put in these videos, and especially in my intro and my outros, of course. But this one says, "Everyone wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt," and that is so true. That is so true, and this is goes to life, you know, especially it goes to YouTube and to people who are trying to get themselves, up a ladder. I mean, it's true. Everyone wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt, and what that means is that everybody wants the things to come to them, but they don't want to work hard to get it. You see, in life, you have a lot of people that will, you know, try to skate by on the ladder or skate down the street, but they don't want to work to get work hard to build, you know, maybe like a bike or something to get down the street. It's just an analogy that I'm trying to use. And basically, what I mean is, some people just want to have it easy. They don't want to work hard to get to where they want to be, or they don't want to work hard at their life or their channel or anything in that general. Now, mind you, like I said in one of my videos before, especially this goes due to like certain things, like I touch on life and I touch on YouTube. It's like, example, YouTube. A lot of people do support streams, which is fine. Some people say feel free to support each other. They don't really care. They don't care if you support each other as long as you grow together. And that's the thing. But see, a lot of people forget. They forget. See, what they do is they go to these other streams, these other channels, and they piggyback. And like I said in the videos past back, I said support bloodsuckers, but I will touch on that. See, a support bloodsucker doesn't want to hunt. He's willing to just eat all day. So what that means is he wants to go into the channel, she or she, and hey man, support for support. And you have a lot of these YouTubers that are actually trying to bust their behind and get to where they're supposed to be and get the channel to where they are, and they don't want to do support for support, and I understand. Because it is true. Some of these people, they say support for support, but then they unsupport you after they get your support. Don't they know that you can do that right back? That's just stupid. That's idiotic. That's dumb. People don't understand this. Don't you think that for every action there's a reaction, for every wrong there's a right, and for every right there's a wrong? You're not willing to hunt. You're just willing to piggyback. This guy has 10,000 people. He has 300 people 300 supporters in his chat. Guess what? I'm gonna piggyback off of all of them so I can get to 1K real quick. It doesn't work like that. Now, granted, I try to support everybody when I can. Most of the times, I'm always working on new designs with Coalition Designs. I'm always working on new logos. Even the channel logo, I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the merchandise and all that type of stuff that I work on outside of this for other people. I'm not always going to be there to support all the time, and I try. If I don't get the chance to support you in your stream, I'll catch you on the later part, because I have a Saturday and a Sunday to do that, and I try to do as much as possible. I'm not perfect at it. But see, it's like that in life. If you want to get this goal, if you got a business and you want to get your business up and running, you have to go and hunt. What it means, Go out there, get your clientele. Go out there and see what you can do with it. Raise the bar, raise the stakes for yourself every day. Tell yourself that you're going to be able to make it better for yourself. See, that's what the hunt is all about. Look at the lions. Every time when you watch National Geographic or Animal Planet, what are they doing? Okay, the lioness have to work hard to eat. Very rare does the male lion come into hunt unless it is a dire situation and they all have to work together. But before he gets any lionesses and stuff like that, if he's paired up with his brother or another lion, they have to go and hunt. And if they're willing to hunt, they're going to be successful every time. That's the same thing that goes with life. It's the same thing that goes with your YouTube channel. You're going to be successful if you keep the hunt up. If you're willing to hunt, you're going to be successful. If you're not willing to hunt and just mooch, what happens when, you start putting out content and those are the people that you supported don't want to support you because you didn't show the love? That don't make sense that you're going to support somebody that unsupport them. What's the point? Because they're going to do the same thing back to you. And like I touched on the last video, support for support, it's a two-way street. But some people take the support for support narrative too differently than other people. See, they always think it's a bad thing. But it's not a bad thing when you're supporting someone else. Because how else are you going to grow? You just can't grow just by, somebody randomly just coming into your channel. It happens sometimes. 9 times out of 10 it does. But you go into somebody's channel and you say, hey, I'm new here. And I just wanted to check out the channel content. Be respectful. Everybody's like, hey, man, I support you and stuff. And you say, I appreciate the support, but hopefully you'll stay supportive to me. That's all you got to say. Now, if they're not going to stay supportive to you, you'll know. Because they won't show up in your streams. So, I'm not saying don't support each other. I'm not saying don't pick each other up. But if you ain't willing to hunt, work hard at it like we all do, and you just want to skate by, that's not going to work for you. You still got to get your hours up, your watch time hours. Because remember, you got to reach 1K and 4,000 hours. And if you ain't willing to hunt for that, then why are you here? It's the same thing with life. If you're not willing to hunt for that job you want, if you're not willing to hunt for that business that you're trying to do, if you're not willing to hunt for that house that you want, then don't hunt. Because you're not going to eat. I think I read it somewhere or in the Bible, if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. And, anybody religious can quote me if I'm wrong, what I'm saying, or correct me. But it's the same thing. If lions don't hunt, they're not going to eat. If you're not willing to hunt, if you don't take the chance to hunt, how are you ever going to get anywhere? There's millions of people every day, and there's, maybe 50% of those people are willing to hunt, bust their tail, and get what they need to get. It's the same thing with YouTubers. Today I passed in a YouTube stream, and this is an example. This guy's at 99K. He's so enamored with the numbers that he's not even paying attention to his chat. He doesn't care anymore. That fire from when he started and being all nice and supportive and say, hey guys, welcome in, support for each other. It's the same thing that I said in the last one. They don't realize it, that when they get these numbers and they're so enamored with these numbers that they don't want to hunt no more. Because it's coming easy to them now. You feel me? It's just like you win the lotto. And in 2 months your money's gone. But the difference, you know what I'm saying? And then you see somebody else win a lotto. And they stay rich because they're hunting. What they're hunting for is to be successful even with the money that they have. You wasn't after you stopped hunting for the money, shoot man, you was just lost. I'm Big Willie, I'm the man, I can do everything, I got $100 million. And then when that $100 million is gone, what do? You didn't invest it. You didn't take the time to put your money anywhere. You didn't take the time to buy a couple of houses, buy a business, buy some other property land and grow agriculture, put some stuff. You didn't do nothing. You didn't start a business. You didn't do nothing. You just spend it on cars and women. Your hunt is over. Now you gotta go back to square one at the bottom. All the people that you were friends with that had your back since day one, you stepped on them. Now they don't want nothing to do with you. When you had money and stuff like that, you stepped on us when you thought that we wanted your money. No. We didn't want your money. We just wanted to help you succeed. Same thing on YouTube. Succession is great. But you have to build a team around you to succeed. You can't succeed by yourself. And a lot of these people forget this. These 100K YouTubers, 1 million, 7 million, 10 million, they barely can answer chat. They get so distant to the chat that they don't want to even see it. All they want is you to do is just go in your wallet, give them donations, get that money, get that YouTube money, and then forget about you like you was some paper waste, like you was some crap getting flushed down the toilet. Like you was a decaying tree and then they turned you into paper. And then once the paper's done, they recycle you or get rid of you. And I get it, everybody has their limit to hunting, but if you stop hunting, you'll have nothing to show for it. Think about it. Example. I run a business. I have 9,000 plus games in my repertoire, and I'm a collector. But if I didn't hunt and save those, if I didn't hunt for those games, if I didn't save them, if I didn't go to like a local thrift store or a retro gaming store or something like that, I wouldn't have these. And this is the point I'm saying. This is the reason why I can play retro gaming and show you guys, look, this is a different era to now. And trust me, there's a lot of us that do retro gaming, but there's not a lot that has a vast collection like that. Because I can look through 9,400 games, 9,400, and see which one I want to try and wow you guys with that you have never seen before. Everybody's seen Sonic. It's that hunt that I have, because when I first started this, I didn't have that hunt. I was so caught up with numbers. I was so caught up with, trying to make friends with people that were just using you and stuff to get to where they wanted to be. And then I had the people that were just continue supportive outside of YouTube, because remember, you can still make friends with the people on YouTube and still keep in touch with them outside. So I kept in touch with those people because they were awesome, and they still are. So when I make this my second time on YouTube, because the first time wasn't great, they came back and they still supported me. And I have new supporters, and they come to the channel and support and stuff like that. And no matter how big that supporter number gets, and no matter how big the channel gets, this is always going to be the same thing that I've done when I first hit 1K the first time. You're still going to get a positive thing out of me. I'm still going to be on a hunt, of course. I want to see how far I can take this journey, how far I can climb up. And then if I happen to climb down slowly, I want to pass on the knowledge to someone else. And when I pass them climbing down the ladder, I want to give them a high five and say, yeah, I did it. But just look out for this. And everybody that I pass, I'm going to tell them the same thing when I come down and when I'm ready to come down and just not do it anymore. Because of the simple fact that I hunted all the way up. And then when the thrill of the hunt is over and I know that it's over, then I can say, I hunted for a long time. The same thing in life. Or anybody, when you continue to hunt to the point where everybody's going to get old, of course, and that hunt and that desire might be there, but physically you won't be able to do it. But you can say, hey, I hunted all this time for what I wanted. And good things came out of it. I see a lot of my friends on YouTube that are trying different things, that are doing reviews, that are doing cooking things, that are doing food reviews, and it's so cool because this wasn't thought of 3 years ago. We were just gaming, like Lion's thoughts. It was just something that me and Eagle were just dreaming up. He said, "Well, it would be nice to tell your accounts and your moments and do some inspirational stuff on YouTube." Now, I used to do a chat and walk stream and say hi to everybody. But you know what I noticed when I started streaming? People would leave. I would have two in there, and I would look at that number, and I would be like, "I'm getting this. Why am I feel like I'm discouraged?" And I'm not like this. It's because I was so worried about that number, and then I lost the thrill of the hunt. So when I left the platform, I went somewhere else, and the hunt was there, but it wasn't. Of course, I did like 40 videos, or maybe 40, it could be 20, who knows. And then I was like, then my brother Eagle, he started doing, videos, and I started helping him and helping his channel grow. And as I noticed it, I started getting that desire to hunt again, but I just didn't want to do it because of the first time. And then Eagle says, "Give it one more shot. Try it. You know you lions like to hunt a lot." Conversation, true talk. I said, okay. And like I said in my last video, I said, okay, I'll try it. So I did. And here we are. Because the first time I shot up so fast, it was crazy. It would make your head spin. And this time I'm taking my time. Because I know I'm in control. Because I'm in control of this hunt. You always hunt with the people that are strongest with you. And there are no weak people around me. Nobody who's weak-minded that are followers. Everybody that I come in contact with is always a natural-born leader. They don't do what everybody else is doing. They do their own way. They hunt their own way. But at least as a group, we hunt together. We may be hunting for different things, but we hunt together. And that's what people don't understand. Just like in life, you always got them friends, them good friends that'll pick you up and say, "Look, keep positive. We gonna get to this spot." And you guys get to that spot together and you be like, "We did it." And then you got them people that say, "I'm doing it for me. I'ma hunt myself. I'ma do all this." And then come crashing down as fast as a damn Scuzz missile. True talk. And for the younger generation out there, for you guys that are, doing your channels or doing things in life, it's gonna come a time when you get older, when you do these things, you're gonna have to pick between you wanna continue to hunt or to follow. I see a lot of kids on this platform here, example. A lot of them stream Fortnite. Everybody streaming Fortnite, young, old, stuff like that. And I get the question, or Roblox. "Hey, Lion, do you stream Roblox?" "I don't stream. I upload." "Well, do you upload Roblox?" "No, I don't." See, I only play Fortnite because I have a friend and some friends that play Fortnite, and if they want me to play, if my PC doesn't act up, yeah, I play. I don't mind. It's funny when I play with them, because it's hilarious. It is. But let's look at it. I'm playing because if my friends ask me to play, and plus it's for his channel or for their channels, I don't mind helping out because they come and support me. "Hey man, great video, man. That whatever you said on that video, or this what you said on that video kind of helped me and resonated with me." I'd be like, "Oh, thanks. I didn't know. Thank you for support." And every comment that I reply back to is always, "Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much," because I'm humble and I'm thanking them, because without them, this guided Lion channel would be nothing. It'd just be somebody talking, playing retro games, nobody watching. But people watch. I never seen this game before. Oh man, I never seen that game before. It's got 3D graphics. What system is it for? If I play Metal Slug, what system is that for? Because I ain't see that. Is that for PlayStation 4? I'm like, nah, I'm playing it on PC. But you could probably get it on PlayStation 4. Because I'm willing to hunt. Because I'm willing to continue this journey and continue to hunt for the goal that I'm trying to get at. Am I trying to seek 1K? Yeah, really. Will I be surprised if I get there? Nah, I've done it before. Will I be happy? Not so much. I want to see how many lives I can touch with this information. Especially the younger generation, who are following behind Jimmy, Bobby, and Jacob instead of being leaders. Instead of saying to themselves, look, I don't want to do what you do. I want to do something different. I want to hunt. But I want to make sure that you're hunting with me. You're going to have my back. That's what you should be saying. If they don't want to do that, then leave them alone. And you got to have the thrill of the hunt. That's why it's always, you have to be willing. You know? Like I said, everybody wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt. That is so true in life. So true. And sometimes people are just hunting to get out of a predicament. But they're so lost they can't get out of it. But that doesn't mean they have to stop hunting for the brighter light, for the bigger future, for peace or for anything. Just like in real life, you lose that will to hunt, that willingness to hunt. You might as well just give up. Same thing on YouTube. You're not willing to support. You're not willing to hunt for your support. And then give that support back because these people are hunting just as well as you are. And to build that community with the same people that you hunting to get, that now they're hunting with you to get to where you need to be, where they need to be. So you guys can be a cohesive unit. If you're not willing to hunt for that, and you're just really willing to mooch, you're just ready to mooch off of everybody else, I feel sorry for you. Because the name of this game is teamwork. And if you're all not willing to hunt with a team, and you're willing to hunt by yourself, you're going to find some days that you're going to be starving. And I'm not saying you're going to be starving for food, you're just going to be starving. Because while everybody else is sitting there eating as a group, you're going to be left out. So my friends, you got to be willing to pick up yourself and go ahead and get with a group or get with people that are, you know that if you support them, they'll support you back. If they're willing to hunt and you're willing to hunt, that they're willing to take you with them on that hunt. Because you only help each other out. Like I said, granted, I don't get to everybody. But when I'm hunting, I take them with me. When they're hunting, I go with them. You want to know why? Because this is the type of thing that we build, the type of bond, the type of friendship, the type of understanding that we have with each other. And like I said before, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. This is something that's implanted in you. And whether you turn that light switch on, to have that willingness to hunt for everything that you want, because nothing's going to come to you easy. Nothing. And this is to you, hashtag young people. Nothing's going to come to you easy. You have to hunt for everything. You have to hunt for good grades. You have to hunt for a good job. You want to get a good house, you got to go house hunting. Everything's a hunt. That's why in the beginning of all my videos, there's always that one quote that I let stay up there in my intro. The world is a jungle. You either fight and dominate, or hide and evaporate. And now today, everyone wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt. And if you're not willing to hunt for it, who knows what your outcome's going to be. But you have to have that willingness to hunt, especially you youngins. Now I know some of you guys, all you young people, would say, you know what, Lion, you're just an old head talking. But just remember something. An old head used to be a young head. And just like a lot of young people, we were going through it too. The only difference is we were willing to keep on continuing to hunt. And look at where we are now. It's that hunt that we continue to have in order for us to succeed even better and climb higher. You don't get strong by sitting back. You get stronger by hunting, because hunting is your practice. You hunt for everything you want. You hunt for shopping deals at a supermarket, sales, half off days. You know, you hunt at work. You do what you have to do, you bust your tail, and you earn your vacation time. That's a hunt. You're looking for a house, you house hunt. You clothes hunt, you sneaker hunt. Everything that you want, you hunt for. But if you're just looking out for handouts, if you're looking for freebies, if you're looking for anything, the only freebies you can get is something that's in the garbage. But if you're looking for any people to hand this out to you, to map out your hunt and give you that gazelle or that zebra right on your table, that's not going to work. Nobody's going to do that. They're not going to give you anything. You got to be willing to hunt for it. And with that being said, let me leave you with this last piece of analogy. For those of you guys who don't hunt or don't seek to hunt, won't know what the thrill is. For those of you guys that do hunt and know what the thrill is, you will always come out with the big accomplishments. And for those of you guys that want to skate and stay idle or AFK, nothing is going to come to you unless you prepare for your hunt. Thank you guys for coming to the Guided Lion channel. I'm your host, Guided Lion. It is 10:35, 8/21/2019, and this has been another part of Lion's Thoughts, which I think this is part 6. Yeah, part 6. So stay tuned for tomorrow night where we explain the giveaway, which is some of my old channel merch. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. So you guys have a good night. Laters.